Pro Wrestling 225 family, welcome to another Pro Wrestling 225 Rewind. I'm Spencer here with Landon, and we are getting you set because next week, Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed returns with bases loaded.
That's absolutely right. So many incredible matchups happening in Bases Loaded. Hey, can we talk about, just for a second, the Movement Wrestling Championship is going to be on the line in a 4-man match. I absolutely cannot wait.
That's right, Hunter Lau is gonna be in action defending that Movement Wrestling Championship in a fatal 4-way, like Landon mentioned, against Alex Braddock, who is still, as far as we know, one half of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions after the wildly emotional victory with Dale Springs at Double Jeopardy. Also in that match is the returning Aztec Warrior Alex Cruz. Let me tell you something. Alex Cruz, every single time he's in that ring, puts on a show. So you are sure that it's going to be dynamite in that ring with him in it in that fatal 4-way match. But then the final competitor is Korey Konstantine. Listen, that man's reputation precedes him, right? He is someone that is just absolutely never happy. Never happy.
Not once.
I mean, and we're coming off of Double Jeopardy in a world where he was trying to become the first ever 3-time heavyweight champion in Pro Wrestling 225. So what does that mean for his now chances at the Movement Wrestling Championship? That base is loaded.
Unpredictability abound in this 4-man match. 4 combustible elements going at it. I mean, we know the history between Alex Cruz and Korey Konstantine. Hunter Law is trying to make a statement win, trying to build up those wins. I mean, we've seen how impressive he is defending the Movement Championship before, that win over Dale Springs. So, what is going to happen? Will Alex Braddock rise to the top with his first singles championship in 225?
And that's kind of the big question for me, right? We've seen Hunter Law has the singles championship. We know how accomplished Alex Cruz is. Korey Konstantine may be the best to ever do it in Pro Wrestling 225, but this is Alex Braddock's chance to emerge as a single star. What do you think?
I think he's got a shot. When it's one fall to a finish and 4 men in the ring, anything can happen.
But tonight, we're going to show you another one of Hunter Law's title defenses for that Movement Wrestling Championship. We're going to take you back to Memorium in 2023, and this was a stellar matchup. Hunter Law defending that championship against the awesome one, Ryan Awesome.
I think we're ready. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Movement Championship.
Switch about. I'm so awesome. Oh God. You think I'm awesome? Take what's one of me. I'm so awesome. I live like a boss. I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome.
Real recognizes real, and awesome recognizes awesome. 1 year into Ryan Awesome's pro wrestling career, and he has already notched some impressive victories on his belt. But he has eyes to add some gold on it here tonight. As we know, Ryan Awesome has no shortage of confidence, but challenging the man who trained you for their championship is about as bold a move as you could make. We'll see if it pays off for the Awesome One here tonight. It's about as night and day as you can get. Challenger and champion. It'll be an interesting contest for sure between these two.
And his opponent.
And here he is.
Weighing 193 pounds from Louisiana. Here's the
Hunter Law, pound for pound, one of the best professional wrestlers in the state. This man pours the intensity, heart, and pride of a champion into every second of every match he competes in. If you haven't seen a Hunter Law match, buckle up. The rock star is about to take the stage. Chalmette, Louisiana is ready to see, finally, the movement champion back and ready to defend his gold. Hunter Law knows a thing or two about Ryan Awesome, keeping his eyes on Awesome, not going to turn his back to him for too long. Hunter Law trained Ryan Awesome. He told Awesome he may have taught Awesome everything Awesome knows, but not everything that he knows. And look at that. The disrespect. I mean, this has got to be some kind of bad luck. You're holding up the championship before you've ever won it. Awesome has quite a mountain to climb in Hunter Law. I think his confidence might get him in trouble here tonight. That beautiful movement wrestling championship. What it's all about. Of course, Ryan Awesome taking his sweet time. He said he's going to get into this championship match as soon as he is ready, which, you know, that kind of attitude, unsurprising at this point from Ryan Awesome. Spencer, that was an awesome introduction that you just did.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Ryan Awesome did ask me why I didn't put so much emphasis on his name, and I figured the glasses were enough. He didn't use them. We are underway. The Movement Championship on the line. Will it stay home with the rock star Hunter Law, or will the Movement title be awesome tonight here in Chalmette, Louisiana?
Tell you what, Ryan Awesome, 1 year into his pro wrestling career, is game. This guy's already got some impressive victories. Can he score the win against his trainer, Hunter Law, here tonight in Chalmette?
That's what's so interesting about this, right? Sort of teacher versus student, Landon, and I know you talked about it already, but that's what's so interesting here. Hunter Law, you know, sort of taught Ryan Awesome everything he knows, perhaps, but did he teach him all that Hunter Law knows is the question.
Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen Ryan Awesome in this situation. Oh, look at the torque. Oh, twisted up like a pretzel. I don't think I've ever seen someone's arm quite bent that way, and Hunter Law right off the bat.
Speaking of,
I hope you're double jointed. This is brutal offense, and look at that.
and that's a pin attempt. Cover two.
I've never seen anything like this.
That would have been, first of all, an incredibly fast title defense, but maybe one of the most creative ways I've ever seen someone win a match. That was impressive.
We are not even 3 minutes into this matchup, and Hunter Law has already pulled something that everyone in the audience probably has never even seen.
Awesome. Not appreciating how this has gone so far. I think he might be,
He's gonna call it?
yeah, it might be the end of the night for Ryan Awesome. He's like, no, I think I'm good.
Look, Awesome may have bitten off a little bit more than he could chew here tonight in Paul Knoll Gym. I mean, okay, maybe thinking twice about it, trying to just re-strategize maybe a little bit.
Is Ryan Awesome ready to test his mettle against his teacher, Hunter Law?
Well, look, honestly, it would have shocked me had Ryan Awesome backed out like that. Ryan Awesome may be lacking a lot of things in the ring, still kind of learning things, but one thing he is not lacking is confidence.
You got that right.
And look at this, once again, tied up, like you said, like a pretzel there. Look at the torque on the back, see, and that's one thing that's working against Ryan Awesome, is a lot of the times you see him in the ring, he's got a height advantage, and he knows how to use it.
How about that?
But these long limbs of Ryan Awesome are a target for Hunter Law. Law utilizing the full four of that 5 count there.
Really impressive start from the Movement Pro Wrestling champion here up against Ryan Awesome. But look at that elbow to the face, and now Awesome has a chance to get aggressive, and this is where he thrives.
Awesome has a little bit of kickboxing background there. You see those strikes and those long limbs. He's got an incredible reach advantage in most matches that he's in.
Big drop kick from the champion there, though.
Not going to pay dividends when you're taking a drop kick to the face. Ryan Awesome trying to regroup here on the outside. And the fans here in Chalmette are just letting him have it. Awesome trying to catch Hunter in, but no. Hunter Law.
There's a little bit of teacher knowing, right? Having the experience advantage. Just when Awesome thought he had suckered Law in, Law says, don't worry, I'm the one that's been here longer. I'm the one that knows how this works. And Law has the upper hand.
And he uses it like nobody's business. Good Lord.
Chalmette wants one more. Are we going to hear it? Quiet.
He's going to take it. Go! Look out! Hunter Law hurt his hand on that one.
Oh. I don't know that Awesome's chest can take a third one of these.
Chalmette's begging for it.
Oh, Awesome not going to take it. Oh, wait. Yes!
Rearranging the nipular region of Awesome is the champion.
Whipped across, but Law able to duck under, use Awesome's momentum against him, but no, this time it was Awesome using the momentum, sending Hunter Law all the way to the floor.
He hit hard, Spencer. We might need to get someone to check on Hunter Law here. Ryan Awesome not going to allow him any time to recover, which, I mean, honestly, is the smart strategy.
No, you're absolutely right. Taking advantage. And I think the whole sort of dynamic of this match may have just shifted.
Well, this is exactly what Ryan Awesome's game plan was coming in here. Try and force the champion to somehow make a mistake and capitalize on it. And that's exactly what he's doing here. Lateral pressing. Not enough. You gotta get in a little bit more damage, and look at this. Ryan Awesome has that tight chin lock. George Strong in position, making sure this is not a choke. And we've seen this from Awesome before. Adding that little bit of extra tightness there as only he can with that impressive headstand.
This thing has been all awesome since Law hit the floor a few moments ago. And now Law fighting to try to get back to his feet. He's got to be having a hard time breathing.
I would be surprised if Law maybe lost consciousness there for a moment. All the blood sort of rushing to his head down there, and wait a minute.
And again, Awesome setting him up for this neck breaker, but taking his time. Oh my God.
Clearly, the assault on the neck of the champion. Look at this float over. Almost spelled victory for Ryan Awesome.
He seems surprised that Law kicked out there, but neck breaker, float over, kick out at 2, and Ryan Awesome in firm control. Oh, a little bit of payback for those chops a little earlier on.
Well, I can tell who taught Ryan Awesome how to do that. Up and what a side slam. That same back that crashed against the mat and, sorry, against the floor out here. Ryan Awesome saying he could do this all day long, and he might have to take out a champion the caliber of Hunter Law.
This night has been full of wrestlers, superstars, trying to take the next level. And this is, again, one of those moments, right? Ryan Awesome, an opportunity here to take the next step in his career, take the Movement Pro Wrestling Championship. And what a notch on his belt it would be to defeat Hunter Law tonight. And things look really awesome right now as he gets into the cover. 2 and no, a kick out there by Law.
Listen, it is only a matter of time before Ryan Awesome earns a championship in the sport of pro wrestling. He is just too talented not to. Could tonight be that night? And look at this! The power of Ryan Awesome on display here. You don't see this very often.
Holding the champion up. That blood rushing to his head. And finally,
incredibly impressive by Awesome, and then follows it up with this. I mean, do you really expect to win a championship like that?
Well, and I think that may be where the inexperience costs Ryan Awesome, right? Big move, big stalling suplex, and then follows it up, not with a cover, really, but just stepping on the chest. And again, an example right here. He's back to showing off with this neck breaker, and eventually it's going to come back and bite him.
He's taking way too much time here. I mean, what he's doing right here is allowing Hunter Law to recover, and so he does. But wait a minute, Ryan Awesome ducks under. Oh, man, both men having the same idea there.
Double cross body, both men down.
And is that a little bit more of that student versus teacher poking its head out in this match? Both men sort of had the same thing on their minds. Ryan Awesome and Hunter Law tying it up here in Chalmette, Louisiana for the Movement Wrestling Championship. Trading back and forth in the center of the ring. Hunter Law trying to get back into this thing, showing that intensity, that fight of a champion.
His own version. Sort of mocking Ryan Awesome there.
That discus forearm hooks the leg up and over for the fisherman. Beautiful. Kept the bridge on, but only a 2 count.
But really impressive there from Hunter Law, and things feel a little bit like they've reset.
You know, a little bit, but I think this momentum is going to do a lot for Hunter Law in this match. Ryan Awesome does not take kindly to being on the losing end of things. Any sort of damage you do to the psyche, to the confidence of Ryan Awesome is going to play to your favor, but look at that.
Looks like he got his elbow up there into the face. Oh, we've seen that boot. No, Law able to reverse it.
Look at that sweep. It falls right into it. That's the quickest STF I've ever seen.
Is this the end for Ryan Awesome?
Ryan Awesome thought about tapping out really quickly, but was able to sort of keep that. Oh, look at that.
Switches it into a crossface.
Traps the arm.
Really impressive switch there from Hunter Law. Is this it? Will Awesome tap?
This is exactly why Hunter Law is the Movement Wrestling Champion and again makes the adjustment.
Awesome is in big trouble.
But look at this. This is where that height advantage might. Yep, that's exactly what he needs. He knows how long his legs are. He knows just pivot those hips, and just about anywhere in that ring, Ryan Awesome's able to find the escape.
That you had to imagine was just about it for Ryan Awesome, but able to find the ropes like you said, Landon. And now we're gonna find out who is gonna dig deeper here.
Talk about that natural ability that we see out of Ryan Awesome.
Drops Law over the middle rope, and there's the boot to the chest. Driving Law down to the mat. Cover for the title. Law able to kick out, and this match continues.
Hunter Law again in deep trouble here against his former student in Ryan Awesome.
I don't know that we would ever hear the end of it if Awesome was able to defeat Law and take his title.
Hunter Law not even able to stand. Wait for it. Finds the reversal. Doesn't need to stand. Hit the crucifix. Just about. Oh, man, I thought that was 3. Oh, my God. Step up, Enziguri. Ryan is rocked. Wait a minute. Climbs up and, oh, what a clothesline. Diving.
Who saw that coming?
Just absolutely launched himself from the top.
Cover in the center of the ring. At the very last moment.
Hunter Law certainly didn't see it coming, and now the champion back on the defensive.
Awesome. Driving right hands into the side of the skull.
Ryan Awesome, the one who laid out the challenge to his mentor, saying he is ready for a championship. He thinks he has done enough to earn this championship. And
reverse his shoulders down. Oh, kick out at 2. Oh, how about that? Oh, Awesome. The kick to the knee brings Law down so he can hit that DDT that almost won him the Movement Pro Wrestling Championship.
And here's one thing that I'm noticing from Ryan Awesome. You notice how frequently he's going for the cover instead of getting in more offense. I think that's a mistake. I think Ryan Awesome should keep his head in the game. Try and get in 3 or 4 strikes in a row before keeping those shoulders down. And maybe that is the key to victory here for Ryan Awesome. But let me tell you something. He has truly impressed me. He is hanging in there with the Movement Wrestling Champion.
Well, what it might come down to is one big move, and it looks like Awesome is trying to hit that exact thing now up on the top rope here.
Look at this. Maybe taking a little too much time playing to the crowd again. But if he hits this, Hunter Law's as good as done.
Going for that superplex, but Law trying to fight out of it and is able to do so.
Shots to the ribs and
big drop kick.
Ryan
Awesome across the ring.
Good Lord. Hunter Law feeling the support here in Chalmette, Louisiana. Wait a minute.
Awesome able to reverse it to a pin. No, Law kicks out.
Had that scouted, and Hunter Law with the reversal. Rolls this all the way back into the corner, and wait a minute, has a pin. He's got the leg trap, and that's it. What a match. Say one more time. One more time. Truly incredible. And I mean, these two, oh, wait a minute, keep your eyes on Ryan Awesome. Absolutely uncalled for. Sour grapes from Ryan Awesome here. I mean, just absolutely spoils a highly competitive matchup. And wait, out comes Jordan Jaw. Jordan Jaw and Brady and Landry coming to the aid of of Hunter Law.
Totally uncalled for.
I mean, I feel like Ryan Awesome could have impressed a lot of people backstage here at Movement Wrestling with that matchup, and certainly this is all people are going to remember now. But take nothing away from our champion, Hunter Law. Still one of the best there is here in Movement. Wait a minute. Jordan Jaw. Could he trying to explain what happened here? Or is Jordan Jaw making an appeal? I think Hunter Law thinks that Jaw is asking for a championship match here. Hunter Law. Is Hunter Law seeing through Jordan Jaw's attempt at saving him here? Questions to be answered, but nonetheless, Hunter Law, still your Movement Wrestling champion.
They want to wage war with me. They want to wage war with Vladimir Koloff. Every single person that has ever waged war with me, it does not end well for them. Braxton Hunter. I am sick and tired of hearing that name, of seeing that face across the ring from me. Braxton Hunter. You want one more shot at this SEC title? One more go at Vladimir Koloff? Well, Braxton Hunter, you risked your life to try and win this in that ladder match. If you show up at bases loaded, Braxton Hunter, I will make it a guarantee. I promise you. And as for our general manager, Bretty and Landry, I struck a nerve with you, didn't I, Brett? Heed my warning, Bretty and Landry. I do not care about fines. I do not care about suspensions. You cannot take these away from me. Every overboy that has stood in my way, I have knocked them right down. If you want to go there, then by all means, be front row, center of attention, and bases loaded. Invite your family, once again if you wish, Brett. Let me remind you of one thing. I am the Pro Wrestling 225 Undisputed Champion, which means Pro Wrestling 225 is mine!